So in the office all the time, we're talking to clients about all the things that you need to be aware of and to be thinking about if you're getting ready to retire, or especially if you're already in retirement. So there's many things you need to be aware of. But what we've done is we've broken it down into really the 6 most important things, the 6 top things you need to be aware of and have in place before you go into retirement. Number 1 is you need to assess your income needs. So this is going to be things like your Social Security. This could be pensions from employment. This could be a bond portfolio if you're drawing some type of interest off of that, annuities, basically anything that's producing some guaranteed income that's not going to fluctuate when the market does. Number 2 is you need to know your budget. So this is going to be things like how much does it cost to live like your standard of living without reducing it at all. This could be things that could increase in retirement. So you may golf more, you may vacation more. So you need to budget for that type of thing. So this could be, we're going to say travel, we're going to say golf, and anything else that you're going to want to do in retirement. You need to understand that number and build a plan, and then you need to follow that plan and understand, is there going to be any shortfalls? Are there any areas that we could potentially reduce expenses, or can we increase income? So that would be number 2. Number 3 is you need to assess your current financial situation. Now, what this would mean is you really need to look with a financial advisor and, number 1, see how much risk is in your portfolio. Find out how much in fees that you're paying each year in your portfolio. Do you have stocks, bonds, mutual funds, things that may have worked for you in your accumulation phase that now, since you're transitioning over into retirement, they're probably not going to be the right tools. So understand your current situation and where you may need to make some adjustments and changes. Number 4 is going to be what can go wrong. Of course, nothing can go wrong, right? What we need to do is, as an advisor, is plan for any potential problems that we could have in retirement. Now, this could be market loss. This could be any type of health issue. If you needed to go into the hospital for an extended period of time. This could be a long-term care scenario. What if something happened and you actually had to go into a long-term care facility? Another thing that people don't plan for a lot of times is inflation. So inflation runs historically at about 3.5%. So that's something you need to plan for, because over time, 3.5% per year can add up. Finding an advisor. I think this is one of the most important things up here on the list. And finding the right advisor, there's so many people out there that are so-called experts at financial advice, but unfortunately, not all advisors are created equal. So some advisors will help you in getting yourself to retirement, taking a lot of risk along the way, using things like stocks and mutual funds, things that are going to fluctuate quite a bit in value. And with retirement planning, what we want to do is, well, now we've taken all that risk all of those years, and you've gotten yourself here. Now it's about protecting and preserving everything you have in your portfolio so that you don't experience any potential losses, which would obviously affect your standard of living. So finding an advisor, you're going to want to find someone that is a fiduciary. What that means is they have to only recommend products or tools that are going to help you get to your goals. So they're only allowed to recommend what is in the client's best interest. And then down here, build a plan. This is so important. So you need to understand all of this to build your financial plan. Once you have built that plan, you need to follow it. So once you've built that plan, it's so important that you follow that plan. And I realize I made an A there. Sorry about that. So we need to know up front, are there going to be any shortfalls? Do we need to decrease what we're spending each month to maintain our standard of living? Can we travel more? Should we travel less? Can we afford to help the grandkids in college this year? So it's so important to follow that plan once you have it in place so that you can have a successful and happy retirement without ever having to deal with stresses. If you have any questions about how to get your portfolio set up to make sure you're following these 6 important rules, feel free to call our office and/or visit our website.